ozani utandaze. Hey, hey, oh.
So very good evening. That is boom 3. That is boom 500. Okay, so we're just getting our spikes from that yellow line and white line there. There is also spikes on Crash 500. You can check Crash 500. It's been following the rules. It's been following our yellow line, hitting it and going down. There is also spikes on C300. So C3 has also been spiking very well. So if you have if you are trading boom 500, you are getting some spikes. If you are trading C500, you are getting some spikes. If you are trading C300, you are getting some spikes. And then right now on B300, we are about to get a spike if it's going to come on the red line. We are using 1 minute time frame in all of our trades for now. What you see there is C3. C3, you know that if you are out, when you hit the yellow line, the white line, you have to place a sell there. So you are placing your sell there, hoping that the next candlestick that is going to form there is going to give you a spike. So yeah, that's it there. You are waiting for a spike on C3. We are waiting for a spike on C5. We are waiting for a spike on boom 500. Those ones I am precisely sure that they are supposed to give you a spike. So C3, you saw it spiked. Now it came to the white line. After the white line, we'll see how is it gonna do. So the next candlestick according to the white line should be a spike. And then if that next candlestick does not give you a spike, so this one is the one that we consider to give us a spike, or to be the stop loss from the white line. So there is a stop loss from the white line, there is a stop loss from the yellow line, there is a stop loss from the green line. But as things stand right now, you can actually see that we are too far from the green line, which is that you cannot hold to say I'm going to hit the green line and then come back. That might be after some time. That will be after some time, daughter. So focus on the one that is there. On C3, you focus that you are not supposed to hit the yellow line. If you are going to hit the yellow line, then it has to be something else, that it has to give you a spike. If it does not become a spike, then you know that definitely you are supposed to get out on the 5 candlesticks after they've been counted. I'm trying to connect something here. So there's your spike. You can see your spike just arrived exactly on the white and between the white and the yellow line. So you'd have caught your spike on C3. I'm trying to connect my browser to the internet, and then I'm seeing that it says there's no network, but that's not a problem. You see there is your spike, and it continues to spike on C3. As you can see, it continues to spike, and you have got no problem about that. And then we just got a spike, another spike on boom 500. As you can see, it came to the, I want boom 500, which is there. As you can see, it also came to the yellow line, and then it gave us a spike. So this one was the one that had the white line. The next one was the one that was giving us a spike, which was supposed to be a stop loss. So we are also on C500. We are going to check also on C500 on what's happening on C500. We see that we have waiting for a spike that is going to hit on the yellow line, and it hit the white line, and then you had to see that the white line was there. So when you hit the white line, the next candlestick is the stop loss from the white line. And then if the white line and the yellow line they are near, you just add another trade there. So add another trade on C5, hoping that you are going to get a spike, and then it goes down with you. So we got our spike that we're waiting for on B5. We got our spike that we're waiting for on C3. We are now waiting for a spike on C5. C3 continues to do the wonders. C3 continues to do the wonders. And then because we are here on C5 also, to come and watch it doing what it knows best. So the strategy, guys, it works. The reason why I still have it come up with it to you guys is so that you can see it's working. Get that courage to do it, then you can do it. Let me just check my browser and see what could be wrong from here. So I'm just gonna mute my mic for some time, like whilst I'm still fixing it. So I want to answer the one who says, how do you see boom 500? Boom 500 is a buy signal again. The cross is there. They are coming to the white line and the yellow line and spiking. So even right now, you would have placed the buy there. Again, we are hoping that by the time it reaches the yellow line, it's going to give you a spike. But remember, you have to enter as soon as you reach the white line, so that in case it decides to spike before it reaches the yellow line, you know it would have spiked on the white line. Because that next candlestick, this candlestick, usually it is the one that spikes after it crosses the white line. Usually it is the one that spikes after it crosses the white line. But if that one does not spike, you know then you are safe. You can place your buy on that. You can place your buy on that yellow line there. So that time, that's when you are placing your, that's where you are placing your buy again. If you have placed the buy there, and then maybe you let that buy being here, then you know that when you get to the yellow line, you place another buy again, you place another buy, so that you can catch a spike there. So boom 500, it's a buy signal. C 500, I was coming to check what was happening. You can see I want us to count the candlesticks. We only had 1, 2, 3, Yabu 4 is the one that gave us a spike. Remember, we are waiting for a spike on C5, which is going to, that spike that you see there, we expect the spike to go down. If not that one, but we expect the movement to go down. So we have to push and then go down there. And then I'll also go to boom 500, to that somebody was asking, how do you see boom 500? Boom 500 is a buy signal, and then you follow the rules from there, and then you can supposed to get a spike there. If you get a spike there, there's no problem at all. So a boom 500 is a buy, C300 is a sell, C500 is a sell, and then we are waiting for B3 to start having miracles, if it's gonna do those miracles. So we know that it's supposed to spike. Again, it is supposed to spike there. So I'm still fixing my what do you call, I'm still fixing my browser. I don't know yona hearing on network, but the rest of them, they are okay. So that is the, I'm just gonna place this one here. This is the first candlestick away from the yellow line. You need to count 5 of those ones to take a loss, and then after you counting 5 of those ones, you can take your loss. There is no problem about that. You can take your loss without any problem. But if it is spiking, you can take your profit. This is how this game is. This is how this game is. And considering that you are from more of the multiple spikes that have been happening, so you are going to stay there. You are going to, like, there's money there. Considering that this one, what you are entering here, was not your first spike, so definitely it shows that there is money, because it has been coming doing that, spiking like that. Yes. So the only thing that I emphasize mostly to the people is that may the people know when it is spiking, so that they can use the right moment. The right moment is when you see the crossing. When I'm coming live here, I'm just coming live to give you hope. I'm just coming live so that you can correct your mistakes. Like what did you not see very well, guy, and what was happening and stuff. So you count those 5 candlesticks, you get out. You count those 5 candlesticks, you get out. You are on the first, second, third, which means you are left with the 2 candlesticks to close with a loss. C500, the spike came. I'm just gonna show you, because here I'm just showing you so that you know. It came here, it gave us this spike. The one that I was saying is too small again, and then from here it started to count 1, 2, 3, and then Irinella another spike. C300 Leone, it is spiking. It came to the white line there. You see, it came to the white line, and then it gave us a spike. Boom 500, there is your spike. Let us count the candlesticks. 1, 2, 3. The 4th candlestick, it gave you a very good spike. It gave you a very, very good spike. So when our boom 500, the one who was asking about boom 500, I'm very sure that you have made profit. You have made profit. I would love to hear your testimony about this spike, because it is a very big spike. It is a very big spike, and then it followed the rules. It followed the rules. Yes, it followed the rules. So C3 is spiking, B5, C5. Yes, Maila, B500 spiked. B500 spiked. Yes, 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 yes. That is perfect. That is perfect. So C500 is spiking. B500 is spiking. C300 is spiking. It's all spikes on all these ones. It's all spikes on all these ones, guys. Get the spikes, guys. Get the spikes. Make money. Collected my profit. Wow. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. For even believing in me to collect the profit. Let me answer this call here. All right. So what happens there? Let's go to check C3. Like these are the signals that I'm telling you. C3 is selling. B5 is buying. C5 is selling. We are waiting for B3 to give us an action. We are waiting for B3 to give us an action there. And then after from that action, we can see what we can do. We can see what we can do from there. And remember that as you get to the white line, yeah, I get you will be out. As you get to this white line, you place a sell here. And then if not this candlestick, the next one should be a spike. I get the next one should be a spike. If not that one where you were placing a sell, that one was your entry. This one is the most anticipated. Hurry, you are going to you are going to have a spike from there. So that's the one that you are supposed to give it your all. That's the one that you are supposed to make sure that you are onto it. Okay, so you make sure you are onto it because that's the one that is the stop loss of the white line. That's the one that is the stop loss of the white line. So if it does not spike and you feel like the yellow line is too far, you get out. Again, you get out and then you wait and go and enter again on the yellow line. So that's the way how you make money there. And then the secret is that the spikes are not as too much as other things, but when they happen with money. They happen with money. So when they happen with money, you need to be sure that you use a lot size that is a bit of high, so that you don't catch too much spikes and then you have reached your target. Because some of you are making money and then lose it again, making money and lose it again. The reason why you are making money and losing it again is that you catch spikes, yes, but you are using a small lot. You are using a small lot and then you expect the whole day that you raise $100 for the whole day. Yet you can raise $100 with maybe just a few spikes. You would have done about that. You would have really done about that. But then if you are to use a small risk, please just accept that you are going to, if you are using small risk, let your target be small also. Don't use a small risk and then you target a big money. That will take you days. You end up blowing the small amount that you have. So if you are to risk and then you trust the strategy, especially when the lines they've just crossed, you put a lot size and then you catch the spikes because you are sure that the spike is going to come. One, maybe here, maybe some things like these ones. Maybe when you reach somewhere where there is a white line, you might not want to put more. But when you reach the yellow line, you know that you have to put a lot size, and then that lot size it has to pay for you. Right now, boom 500 has spiked. It is spiking exactly on the white line. It is spiking boom 500. And then boom 300 is also spiked. We are also waiting for another spike on C300, which is this one that I have placed on the chart that you see there. Wabon. So there is money, but for you to make money, you need to be brave enough to use the lot sizes, especially when the signal is starting. Use those lot sizes when the signal is starting. Then you know you are going to eat. But if we are going to use the 0.10 or 0.20 or 0. Yes, if you are going to use those ones, then know your target. What are you targeting? How much are you targeting? Don't use small lot sizes targeting big money within a short time. Unless if you want to make money at some point, like after a long time, then use your lot sizes and then go slowly but surely. So what happens here, you start to count those candlesticks. That's number one there. You start to count them to be 5. The reason why we are starting to count with that one where there is my arrow is because the previous one was not yet outside the yellow line. So we start with that one there. If there's somebody who still has a question, I would love to answer their questions. Let me test my browser again. You only need 5 candlesticks. Then you take a decision. 5 candlesticks, take a decision. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. You take a loss because you cannot wait for the green line. The green line is too far. So if it doesn't spike there, you take your loss. Boom 500, there is a spike alert. C 500, there is a spike alert. Boom 300, there is a spike alert. You can place a buy on B3. You can place a buy on B5. You can place a sell on C5. You can place a sell on C3. So in this moment in time, all of these ones, they are expected to give us something. C3, you are calculating candlesticks. You are left with few candlesticks. One, 2, 3, 4. Then you'll be left with 1. Then you get out. I'll check that one for you. C3, C5, B5, B3. All these ones are speaking of a spike. B3 is here. There is a crossover there. That's a buy, that one. And then you let it come back to the yellow line. Again. You let it come back to the yellow line. As it comes back to the yellow line, you enter your buy there. you enter your buy, and then that buy should give you a spike. So that will be a buy there on boom 300. That will be a buy there, waiting for a spike. C 500, we are waiting for a spike on the green line. C 300, we are waiting for the spike. And then I said we are going to get out because the green line is too far for you to say you are going to hold until you reach the green line. C5 has responded on the green line. He has given us a spike. There is the spike. C5. There is the spike on the green line. It gave us a spike on the green line. We are expecting a spike also on B3. We are expecting a spike on B5. Let me check if there are any questions that I can assist. Okay, ginali okeditse and then ginali amogetse maila. Which means they are understanding what is happening. Then we can go forward. C5 gave us a spike. Is C3 going to spike since it has reached 5 candlesticks? What is the answer? I always say if you are not sure of your answer, you need to change the time frame to the next time frame, which is M5. This is your C3 on M5. You can see that it is about to touch the white line. So we know that that white line, when it is touched, it can give a spike. Again, so Danny Langer says, Esha kya fund. Kanti king lesa fund but then I'll be coming online and then we can try to catch one or two spikes together. You need to fund my bro and then make money. Lehatsi libuima. Lehatsi libugit. But how I gemeli more forexing. These days there is no way you can get money. There's no way you can get money to like it becomes a very big thing. So you see what I was meaning. This is on C3 that this line is about to be touched by 5-minute candlestick, and then we said high homiwa, it is going to offer a spike. Okay, so we are expecting this spike yone to grow within a minute. Again, to grow within a minute. Whether it's going to be a magic, and it won't be a magic, but we are expecting it to grow. Again, whether it's a magic or it's not a magic, Rona, our expectations, they will be like, we want this one to grow. Okay, guys, I have visitors. We'll talk. There, it's growing. It's growing. Don't go away. I'm just gonna mute my mic. Okay, so I'm back, guys. I'm back. As you can see, that our spike, Kisele, it gave us that growth that we wanted. So that's where you can see that on C3, we have got a long spike. We got it from that one here, M5. So C3 has been spiking. I want to attend to the visitors, and then after the visitors also I'm just checking B3 Irinet's spike, B3 Irinet's spike, because we are on a buy, and then we are waiting for a spike on B5 that has long gone. It's a spike, so we are waiting for it, and then I'm just going to take you through that process of questioning. When you start to question yourself like this, when you start to question yourself like this and say, is it still gonna spike? The test of everything is that you go to M5. I get it, you want to know if it's still gonna spike, and then when you reach on M5, you find out that your boom 500, according to M5, it has not yet passed the yellow line. That one gives you a point to say it is still going to give you a spike. I get, because wa bo lebeletse gore e ne e se hit yellow line, and then if it has got past the yellow line, for those that are not lazy to be in the market, you then decide to come born. That is M5. In a hit a yellow line. So that is your spike there. Because that one that was starting was supposed to be a stop loss. So how can Senamo M1? You find that a spike has closed the wall. A spike has closed the wall screen. And then if I am to ask you, you now know that if you don't get a spike on the yellow line, you count 5 candlesticks, you get out. And then you go approaching the green line, you place a buy. So this is the spike that I was saying we are waiting for it. More boom 500. Kisele, rekomile our green line. Same rules, guys. 1, 2, the third candlestick, it gave you a spike. Again, the third candlestick, it gave you a spike. Hagiboni, anything that is difficult there. I don't see anything difficult to that at all. At all. I get if people that are having some challenges, but you see that if I'm talking about this thing, it becomes so easy for you to understand. This is why I'm offering mentorship. This is why I'm offering my signals. This is why I'm offering tutorials. I believe that maybe if I am to be the one to teach you, maybe somewhere, somehow, you are going to like you are going to understand what we'll be talking about. Teachers are different, strategies are different, and we all have different strategies. I'm not the best. I'm just somebody who is just trying to make something in this life. So, and I'm willing to share my strategy with whosoever is willing also. C500, there is a big spike that just came also. You see, it's like you just follow these rules. You hit the yellow line, you place a sell, you get your spike. C300 also gave us a spike right now. B300 also gave us a spike right now. Everything is spiking right now. Okay. dilo most of like dilo most of boom 300 comes and hit the yellow line, it goes up. Boom 500 comes and hit the green line, it goes up. C500 comes and hit the yellow line, goes down. C300 comes and hit the yellow line, and then it goes down. Maribale, Ruta, Pinagas, Pala sa Borotho, and Viman Peas. Okay, it says I would say this one is one of the best so far. I've been using it for the past 3 months. Yes, Wabon, it's really working, guys. Like the strategy didn't teach ababanzi. One or we ragalang. Ohata white line. And then what you get next is that you get your spike, just like that, guys, like that. Warning trading where boom 300 like that, guys. Ohata white line like that, and then it gives you a spike, just like that. Like I said, boom 3, C5, B5, C3. They are all spiking right now, and I'm happy to say I can attend to my visitors now. I've got students that needs mentorship. That's why I come and trade online so that they can be the best Libon. I want people to trade more than me. So C Myla says checker C1000. C1000, right. We are checking C1000, and then you see that we are going to the white line, and then we are going to hit the yellow line. C1000 imonat ijana. We use M5 so that we can minimize the number of the candlesticks, guys. Agoli bonang. Crush 300. C1000 next one security I will check yela. C1000 use M5. When you use M5, then you are going to understand if it is going to spike or it's not going to spike. When you look at C1000 right now, says does the M5 also apply to, let me check. Does the M5 also apply to Boom 1000? Yes. It applies to Boom 1000 because you are trying to reduce the number of too many candlesticks. Tota go Boom 1000 babata higher time frame so that you can analyze them much better than when you are using 1 minute. Wabon. So as you can check, if you are checking at C1000, what is the state of the green and the yellow candlesticks? They have not yet crossed, but they are looking down. But that does not mean they are going to cross. You see, when you are using M5, they cross. When you are using M5, you are very sure that you come back to the white line, you get your spike. You come back to the white line or yellow line, you get your spike. But if you are going to use M1, it's going to be very tricky. C300 is continuing to spike. C500 we are barely spiky, not yet now. And then what else? Phala sakamaroti. Botswana yena o tlo go tlala bana ba ma-Zimbabwe, bana ba ma-South African, bana ba Malawi, bana ba ma-Nigeria, bana ba mo dingwageng tse di tlang Botswana ke a go bolela. Bona, this is B3. I'm just showing you B3. It is spiking there again. C3 is spiking, B3 is spiking, B5 is spiking, C5 is spiking. All of these four, they are spiking at the moment. They are spiking at the moment. B5, okay, B5, you see what's happening there. I would like it's spiking. So, with spike, you come back here, you want to khakamula again. You want to khakamula again. So you have passed your white line, and then you come to the yellow line. The candlestick yo filang kana yo bonang gore itla hata yellow line o tsena ka yona ke C3, let's carry C3 is doing wonders there. There is money on C3. Madi, guys. C3 is making money. We are waiting for a spike on C5. We are also waiting for a spike on B5. We are B3. You just choose anyway where you want to trade. You just choose anyway where you want to trade. Bona B3, bona B3. Utla bulaya bana. O khata white line and then it gets a spike. Bona hela hora wiragalang. So yeah, B3 guys is C5, C3, B5. You are all waiting for spikes there. So yeah, B3 is on fire. That's very correct. B3 is on fire. B3, C3 is on fire. And then these other ones, they spike slowly, but they are also on fire. You can check what's happening there. Phala Sagamaro. That's the song there with the Vim and Peace. Our brother. Hey, so you are on B5. We met it on 85 candlesticks. I get already horror. After 5 candlesticks, they have C5. C5 ikisele spike sakho sitsile exactly on the yellow line. C5 sitsile on the yellow line. Like guys, there is money in the market. I think I have to consider to trade. Yes. Let me consider to trade and catch 1 or 2 spikes. It's almost the month end. Yes, Emmanuel. Yeah, C3 is also on fire, guys. I remember check like or we did a young C3. I want about C3 or B3. I'll address you guys with something here. So that we agree on that thing to all of us. We want to agree on something. Let us agree that when the market is good, leads on a strategy, like when the market is good. But then let us agree that when there is no signal, guys, let us not force let us not force the trades. If it means you stay a day, market usa sentle, stay that day with that small amount of money that you have. Again, ke sele there wa bona re e khomile white line ke sele sa C3 ha re ntse re bua yana B3 le yone ne ntse ila thela sengwe B3 ne ntse ila thela sengwe. We are waiting for B5 gore ila thele sengwe. We are waiting for C3 gore spike se gole. We are waiting for C5 le yone gore for this C3 gore spike se gole. We are waiting for C5 le yone gore e somole spike again. So it's got to saga hating o level o gare sa hela and stuff. Se sala nke gore you are not yet past the that white line. I guess you haven't passed that white line. So Oscar Tsoga B3 doing wonders, C3 doing wonders, C5 doing wonders, B5 remetse spike. Let's go bona re sa go tlhaka si tswa kae. Arolibile C5 more M5 C1000 ka M5. Okay, let me check it for you. C3 right ne ore o lebile C1000 ka M5. This is your entry. Again, more your entry because o hata white line. You are expecting it to hata the white line and hatuga it again. And as you can check here, you have a crossing there. Your green and your yellow, they just crossed. Even though usi udi bone gore di cross it's a tata me di cross it's how lebile, you can see that yellow is below the green line. So wena a o goroga nteng ha mo white lining wa tsena a sell. There is a M5 to avoid a lot of 1 minute candlesticks, because these things they don't spike like. That's why I get the trade. I get the trade I'll wait 4 hours for the spike is at 2. If I make a mistake there, I will lose those spikes and then again. But then if boom 300, if see 300, I know that they spike faster nyana. So I can quickly increase the lot and then make something there. So as long as you are using M5, any M5 candlestick, a hatang line, stop loss. So like a hata this white wine, I get white line here, I got hata. When a stop loss is the next 5-minute candlestick. Thank you so much for understanding. Thank you so much for understanding. You are exactly on that here, and on that one here, stop loss. Again, at 5 minutes past the 7, you are starting a candlestick. Yeah, stop loss, which is the one that is going to determine ya gore o tswaga loss kana o tswaga profit. So we are going to see. So that's your C1000 there. That's your C1000 there. We will see what's happening. What's the next thing that is going to happen? So let me check for others. Bo C3. What? Because they are spiking and it's a lot of money there. Boom 300. It's in their spiker. Boom 500, we are back on the green line. This is Boom 500. Right now we are back Maguhateng yellow line. B3 is just on the another level. It's going crazy, like crazy. C5, we are expecting a spike. Boom 3, we shapela hulala e macheta. There. You see, yeah, back straight. C5 is spike alert. B5 spike alert. C3 spike alert. So that one is C5. Let's check C3 at C1000. C3 just gave a spike now. Like I said, that we are expecting a spike. C3, you are left with 2 minutes there. Well, the lines, they also went back and then they did not cross. So you are left with 2 minutes on that aspect there. We're now trading C1000. Now I get it traded there because they can spend a lot of time this spike. But again, I leave the chance I'm just going to trade Boom 1000 and then I'll concentrate on Boom 1000. I will get the spike here.
baby. Ooh la la, ooh la la, ooh la la, ooh la la. Rishapa, ooh la la, ooh la la, ooh la la, ooh la la, baby. Ooh la la, ooh la la, ooh la la, ooh la la. Rishapa, ooh la la, ooh la la, ooh la la.
Right, C3 spike, B5, we are waiting for a spike. C5, we are waiting for a spike. So I'll be going out in 5 minutes. It has been good to be with you guys. I was just coming to bring hope. I was just coming to bring light that you can still make it. Anybody can still make it in Forex. Just give it your time. Just give it time, and then you can do it very well. And then I'm just going to analyze with you WASI 1000. And then remember, if we are not sure that it's going to spike on M1, we jump to M5. And then we can also jump to, so if it means we are on M5 and then we want to verify, we go to M15. And then your M15, you can just see that according to M15, this is a buy. The yellow line is above the green line. The yellow line is above the green line. So it just tells you on what to expect. So before you can, one thing that I wanted to say is that before you can even trade, it's important, it's to go and check the 1 day candlestick, what is trending on 1 day candlestick, and then you are sure of what you are going to get. For example, we are just going to check on B3 D1. Skip on. You see that on B3 we are trending with a blue candlestick, which means we should expect more spikes. Thank you. Let us check B500 day 1. B500 D1, we are also trending with a blue candlestick, which means we should expect more spikes. Let's check C3. C3 day 1, we are also trending with a red candlestick, which means we are expecting more spikes. As I'm speaking, Boom 500 just gave a spike there. You see that it gave us a spike because it came to the yellow line. It crossed the yellow line, and the next candlestick was for a stop loss. So that same candlestick for stop loss, it should back and go forward. I get it. It should back and give us more. As you can see, it has to back and go like in 2 minutes, because we are at 1913, and then we are supposed to go and see at 1915. I'm dedicating this lesson or this video to my students, all of my students. There are those that we have started new Idu in Muchudi. I hope you are watching, and then you can learn something, so that for mentorship and other lessons you have already seen something here. I have people in UK. I have also people in Zambia. Yes, I have people as far as Zambia that are willing. I've got people as far as Pakistan. ma-Pakistani le bone ba re strategy ba se utlwele ba se batla, because there is there on YouTube. You can go and search Respecting Gwenya on YouTube so that it can be pushing my views also. And it's been very good. So I'm thanking all of you guys that came on live and hoping that you learned something. Yes, hoping that you learned something. And then I'm signing out right now. I'm just waiting to close. Maybe if we are going to get the last spike on B3, give me helagaso ne if it's going to come there. Last side limit or no runari sharp. We tell really sharp, really sharp, really sharp. So continue, guys. My number is now all over, like 714008884. It's now a well-known number. It's now a well-known number. Dr. Vom entering on the stage. What's happening with Dr. Vom anyway? We are closed, guys. We are closed. We are closed. Like I said, a spike that we are waiting for. Thank you, Dr. Vom, for giving us a spike. So nesitsile janganti one candlestick ya bobedi, and then we got it. So we are still expecting more. I get high. We are expecting more spikes within a minute. Within a minute. Emang re bone gore Dr. Vomo re tlelang within a minute, but but then nonetheless we got it. Thobane o rute Deriv molao a go tsaye thobane o e rute molao gore a o gata white line rona ra go bontsha gore a tsena bae next candlestick is your stop loss from the white line. Tobani Tobani re ruta molao Deriv re ruta molao Mm. Ako le ruteng Deriv molao. Ako le ruteng Deriv molao. Tsa thobane bona di spike di rai. Kana we were supposed to close. Let me read the comment. Aring. Ari kisimola go trade at 300. Yeah, start those ones. They pay. Na enjoyment. Kidu, yes. When I usenya lot size, why you are covered. Crash 500 to sell crossover. It means we can now start to sell on Crash 500. This Dr. Vom will never expire, this one. Nya. But the center chiefs you win. Bona or we rangalang mo white lining. You must teach Deriv molao. Try to bano we root them molao. Or the spike zeo wa di twara wen. The crossover notification it's another software. It's a different indicator. Then it can give me that notification. How can for sure Crash 500 is a sale. So yan tumela the crossover naginta the signal. I want a crossover thing, so it can tell you that there is a crossover. Once there is a crossover, you know what to do. Let it touch the white line, enter. Let it touch the yellow line, enter. Let it touch the green line, enter. Hey, the Kang, that Dr. Voms. Sharp retabua then yeah, then I'll find it out how can I give it to you and set it up for you. Especially if you are using the laptop, it works on a laptop. That's a laptop sending message to my phone. Bona hela. Like if I it's simple or had been on a more thing, remove Dr. Vom. Batovan. C500 doing the most. C500 yelene re bona crossover that thing. Today is a blessed day. Tata. The blessed day. Mogumas. strategy rooted Deriv molao salary ka bana go padile me gona hi let's do something, guys. Let's stand for ourselves and make money. C3 C1000 ke gone ne spike bona re dilo tseo di spike khale mon rona kana go re tla be re se tsiri tsama ka spike sa bokae ratswala ra nyara tsamaya hey boom 300 kai tlaga mashet. As you can see, it has been doing wonders. Guys. Hata white line be bit of spike, hata white line bit of spike. Wow, that was wonderful. That was wonderful. Very, very, very wonderful. C500 Divana. C500 Divana. So much spike we have. Like today, like that person says, it's a blessed day. Check out our C5 relay. Exactly on the white line, then FAP. Going to the yellow line, it's going to the yellow line there. Hi, million SLS by killer guys, gel us down. Let's hope that we are going to be closing. As we're going to be closing, guys. I'm looking at the yellow line there. If it gets to the yellow line and then it doesn't give us a spike, then we can call it a quit. There are people that have been calling. I've redirected to come and watch my videos so that they can decide whether they need the signals or they need the strategy. Yes, but there are those people that how well innocently I can give you my signals for free as long as you are getting my strategy, so that you can not only get the signals but you can also have the strategy. Christ 500 is on fire. Iutlala mola waga Dr. Vomo rona kana re lapile bana salary blow the account. Ayano ritsa thobane bana ritsa thobane. Dr. Vom finishes, we are also finishing. guys, le tla sala le tswella le latela melao. Le tla sala le tswella le trader le nna ke batla go attend some few things, and then it was wonderful today. It was really wonderful. Share the video. Tell other people to watch. Before you tell them that there is a good teacher, let them come on Facebook and see my works, and then they will decide from what they see there. The reason why C1000 is not spiking is because on one day we are trending blue, which means we are buying.
I'm a